Partner Deloitte Ghana, Lartey, has urged government to devise ways of diversifying revenue sources to aid the economy. Speaking on Joy Business's P-Media Budget Forum, he also called on managers of the economy to address the mounting public debt, which is taking the country to the IMF.
What we haven't dealt with, and obviously answering your question to leadership from government, it's the factors that took us to the IMF and that has historically taken us to the IMF, which I'll outline. First one is our low revenue base and lack of diversified source of revenue. So our revenue base has significantly been skewed towards taxation. And I hear all the complaints by industry associations. And so we've always dwelt on taxation. And you realize that in the last two budgets that was presented, you were expecting to rake in about 100 billion Ghana cedis. 77 billion of that was supposed to come from taxes. So 77% of your tax was supposed to finance your total expenditure for the year. That was, in my view, very high risk that you're taking because you have not diversified your revenue sources. So our inability to diversify our revenue source, not only with the current government, but even for successive government, it's one of the challenges that we are facing today. And if you don't tackle that problem head on, you will continue to have issues. The second issue has been our public debt. So we have increased our public debt significantly in the last few years, mainly on account of a number of factors. Some of them are systemic. So I would say, for example, the exchange rate. As your local currency depreciated, your external debt increased. So our external debt has increased roughly by 100 billion in the last 2 years because our local currency has depreciated. And you can see that that's reflected. But there are some issues that I would say it's within the control of government, which obviously created or resulted in that. I would say of the first one is where there were three issues. So one is the energy sector issue. So we've had issues in the energy sector. We have to address that. And
you mean the IPPs?
Yes, so the IPPs. So the independent power producers. The second has been our issue with the financial sector. So we try to do the financial sector bailout, financial sector reforms. That also created another debt burden of about 25 billion.